The Plymouth poet is Duncan Pope, a teacher and a songwriter and a lead singer. Duncan came to London in 1981 to study town planning and to change the world. He met up with friends Chris and Kevin, and they studied town planning until 1984, when they all went their separate ways. And then 40 years later, they met up again in the town of Yampton, a beautiful town just outside Plymouth, to talk about the difficulties, the pleasures, the wonders of the creative life, and Duncan's take on that after having been creating music and poetry and songs for, 40 years.
And now, for our more dreadful sacrifice.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
Duncan Pope, why do I do this? Why do I carry on year in, year out, releasing endless, I don't know if that's coming out, endless releases on CD, vinyl, cassettes, everything, now online.
How many?
Why do I keep doing this?
How many of them are there in that circle?
In that circle, this is not everything
These are the
I've
releases,
done.
yeah.
This is a pick of the releases by my old band Pineapple, then The Conspiracy, then Smashing Red, then Little Bohemia. Everything I've done since 1982, when I worked in Peckham. And the funniest thing, Pineapple, that was the closest I ever got to a record deal.
Yeah.
Alan McGee, Creation Records, Oasis, etc. Came to see us in an ambulance station gig on the Old Kent Road, and we were just all rubbish.
What were you doing?
We were off our
having
heads.
a gig in the ambulance station?
Well, because it was an anarchist squad.
Oh, the old
It was a
ambulance
disused
station.
ambulance station on the Old Kent
Yeah,
Road, which was
yeah.
a legendary sort of anarchist
Yeah.
venue
Yeah.
for bands. Not that I'm an anarchist or anything. But
You were at the time.
Ha!
You used to tell
we
me
were all
you were.
trendy. Everyone liked Crass, didn't they, at the time? You know what I mean? But I wouldn't call myself a real anarchist.
used to
I'm
tell
a
me you were
teacher. I'm
a
part of
peaceful
the. I'm part
anarchist.
of the system. Yeah, peaceful anarchy. Yes.
Which was, I thought, was a very good formulation.
Yeah. Now I believe in spirits, which you laugh at. Anyway, why do I do this? I do this because I just love music, and I love singing, and I love writing, and it gives me great pleasure, even if I am not Sting, even if I haven't made it. I don't want to, and I'm glad I haven't, because I wouldn't want to be recognised in the street with my pasties and my full collection. I wouldn't want to be recognised, and I'm very glad I never got famous. Yeah, but it would be nice if more people listened to The Conspiracy, Little Bohemia.
Is that on?
It's
Metal
all on.
Postcard, Rick?
It's all on Metal Postcard, and it's on Amazon. So
I'll put a link.
you can go on Amazon. You can go on Spotify.
There'll be
you
a
can
number
find
of
us.
links.
Find it all on there.
There'll be links.
But you know, you can't make money out of music. Even Paul Weller whinges about not making money out of music. You've got to make millions of downloads. Well, Chris was saying, one of his friends, right? They have millions of downloads, and they can't make a career out of it.
That's outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah, and so there's The Conspiracy. I asked the record label how many downloads and plays we'd had over the last few years, and Sean Hocking told me, over 30,000. I thought, wow, that's quite good, actually.
Yeah, 30,000 sales.
And how much money did we get out of it? We got enough to have one T-shirt each with The Conspiracy written on it. That's the scale. And then even with the local band, Little Bohemia, which I keep saying is the best band I've ever been in. I mean, The Conspiracy was a good band with Greg, and and Pineapple were pretty good. But Little Bohemia, I think, are the best. We were supposed to play this gig. That's why you came down to the Leadworks. We were supposed to be playing this gig. And even though there were 6 bands playing in Plymouth, plus other entertainers and angry poets, and everybody was meant to be there, there was hardly anyone there, was there? As an audience. It was like...
weather, perhaps?
Nah, it's like that anyway in Plymouth. I don't think people are into going out to do gigs much more. They're too busy on, I don't know, PlayStations or social media or crocheting.
Yeah, crocheting. That's it.
I don't know, but it's not a glamorous thing like it was when we were kids, Kev. When we saw bands, even if they weren't very good, it was glam. It was brilliant. Every pub gig was rammed with people.
Yeah.
It's not top of people's agendas anymore. Music isn't. Because look, the difference between downloading tracks or listening to albums seriously and studying the lyrics, that's how it's changed, don't you think?
Well, I mean, there's a bit of that. I mean,
I go back to you now.
It's hard to know. I'll do this.
Turn you round and see.
Trace an endless maze of memories and endless days. How could you lie by the fire where men were chained? Can you shun the past and live for today?
No, I one more question, which is what are you going to write next? What's your next?
What am I going to write next? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like I've got very different types of projects.
Yeah.
At this moment in my life, I am very fortunate to have 3 ongoing projects.
Tell me about them.
Very different.
Yeah.
Well, the first one is Smashing Red, which
Yeah.
is me and Craig, and it's just purely studio. We don't do gigs, we don't do tours, we don't do all this. We just record,
Yeah.
and it gets totally ignored. Apart from it goes on Metal Postcard Records and gets on Dandelion Radio, which is a bit like a John Peel internet radio show every month by Sean Hocking. But that's different because Craig is partly American, so he's very much in the sort of laid back West Coast tradition, man. You know, and he's very chilled.
Yeah.
Unlike me, I'm very English, very So I've got the Smashing Red thing with Craig. Then I've got the conspiracy. So
You and your cousin.
you look up there, that record. See up there. You zoom in on that record.
Okay.
That's the first conspiracy record from 1997, I think it was.
Oh, with the triangle. Is that the
that's
theme?
the pyramid in the eye. That's like
Yeah.
the logo for the conspiracy.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing with my cousin Dave Bell since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
No, since about 1989.
Yeah.
We've been doing that. Being generally ignored by the mainstream. But we do have people, when they like us, they love us. You know what I mean? But there's a very small amount of people who've heard it. We don't go on tours. We don't do this, that, and the other. We just record for the joy of it.
Yeah.
I like to think.
I like the conspiracy.
I like to think we
I
got better.
That's really good music. I would.
Him in there,
really
him
likes it.
indoors.
Yeah.
You know, Chris Boomer. He prefers the loud, punky, rocky sort of alternative rock band of Little Bohemia.
Yeah.
Which is my band in Plymouth. Like, it's a proper band, very, very good band. Probably the best band I've ever been in my life, and I'm 62. You know, as I said, and I'm very lucky to have brilliant musicians around me, like Nick Paulson, Jason Paulson, Paul Suckling.
They're all good, aren't they?
They're all good in their own
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You know, we all have different views. I mean, I love The Fall. Jason hates The Fall.
He's right too.
Well, maybe he's right. Who's right and who is wrong? Marky Smith is looking down on you now.
Oh no!
There, Marky Smith's
that
on the
Marky
wall.
Smith? I thought it was Elvis Presley.
That's Marky Smith,
Yeah, I thought it was
and
Elvis.
that's Alex Ferguson next to a big picture of Marky's photo of Marky Smith.
Is it?
That's Alex Ferguson.
Oh well, there's Marky Smith, but who's the one in the middle with the hair?
Well, the one in the hair, I don't know.
That's
the guitarist of The Fall. My God, they're coming closer.
Let's run! Listen, I'm going to have to wipe this tape.
It's a conspiracy. Guess who I support?
Help! Help! Help!
Kevin, calm down.
Here. They landed in the back garden.
Right,
Would you believe it?
The aliens are here. All right, they're going now. Mother,
We've got to go. We've got to go.
It was cold and dark, I walked alone. I trod the path upon cold grey stone. Stranger the kindness in my head. My life was something to forget. When I came home to her like yesterday, I choked on the words she wouldn't say. To dream of the days there's nothing wrong, but the song's all lost to me, it's gone. I came to my hometown.
Turn left.
Go on. Start one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
And I wish I could go back to spring again. Oh, such a spring. Oh, such a spring. Oh, such a spring.
Zone, I'm the displaced. Hospitals turn to rubble, there's tears on my face. I'm just not understanding, I've lost my belief. Where are my parents? Midwinter is bleak. Christmas, Christmas, God help us all. Christmas, Christmas, miss out fall. I live in a brown box, I'm feeling so cold. We didn't choose this, our wealth has been sold. Pets were abandoned way up in the hills. It's snowy, it's icy, bleak winter kills. Christmas, Christmas, God help us all. Christmas, Christmas, miss out fall. God help us all. Christmas, Christmas, miss out fall. Drunken waster, I drink and waste away. I'm not a bad person, I just lost my way. All I want for Christmas, see children play. Happy children play.